You've heard of an unbirthday, right? Or a half birthday. Well, how about an unvacation? This is a little getaway without the drive. It does take some imagination. It takes letting go of expectation, but an unvacation to your favorite family theme park might be the ticket to family adventure, in between adventure this summer. Celeste Whitney is joining us to tell us how her family enjoys their Disneyland hobby in between the theme park visits. It's great to see you.
So good to see you.
And I say hobby because families are obsessed. It's not just the rides, but it's every insider detail. It's what to eat, and they visit multiple times a year. Where do you fall on that obsession scale?
So I wouldn't call myself like a professional enthusiast, but it does seem to be the perfect vehicle to gather all of your family because it's something we've all grown up watching, all the classics. Yeah. We all have some part of Disney in our blood. And someone's always going, and someone's always got a trip planned, and so everyone's always excited to participate in this party. We do it monthly.
You do these parties monthly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but how many times are you at the actual theme park a year? Twice a year?
Once.
Okay, once a year.
If that even, yeah.
So in between, you're bringing the Disney magic to life at home.
Yes, we really learned how to do it during COVID. We had a trip planned when they canceled, when they closed down, and we realized how many resources and how fun it was to get out our souvenirs and play with them, and it's just kind of turned into this big thing.
So this is a semi-formal day or event where the family comes over, you invite people over.
Yes, so let me explain. I'm the youngest of 8 kids.
Yeah.
And we all have kids and grandkids and in-laws. There's no chance anymore for us to get together for holidays or birthdays.
Too big.
So this is perfect because it is no theme. I mean, it's the theme of Disney, but it's any day works.
You're not being pulled.
We plan it during the downtime.
Yeah, you're not being pulled to multiple Memorial Day picnics or multiple 4th of July parties.
Yes.
This is your own Disney day.
Yes.
And what kind of planning does it take?
Okay, so it's extremely easy. That's what makes it doable, is because there's no gifts to prepare. There's no expectations. It's just very casual, and we decorate purely with just the stuff we've bought over the years that normally would just be in a closet, dusty, that you never get out.
Because we love it, we have it, we buy it, we invest in it, but we very rarely put it on display. So is that where you start? You kind of set the stage, pulling out your Disney memorabilia and decking the house?
Yep, the host maybe we make some Disney dupe food.
Okay.
That's all over the internet.
Like what?
Oh, okay, so we love a dish called banh mi at one of the restaurants at Disney, and so we make that for dinner, but someone else, like the last time, made hot dogs, and then we just ask everyone else to bring their favorite Disney treat.
Okay, so food comes to the table, no pun intended.
It's easy. You can just buy something cheap and
gotta have a Dole Whip.
Yes, and they even have like lots and lots of recipes. You can even just do like Dole Whip juice, which is just pineapple juice, or any drink or a smoothie, and it can be Dole Whip.
Okay, so we've got the Disney food. Everyone potluck style is bringing their own recreation of their favorite dish. We've got the decorations, easy does it, just pulling out what we have. Talk to me about like the rides. How are you recreating the experience?
Okay, so there's what we figured out, again, during COVID when we couldn't go, is there's tons and tons of YouTubers that are Disney YouTubers, and they'll record the rides. They won't even say a word sometimes, and so you can go and you can watch the rides in a dark room and you feel like you're on it, and then you can play the music. We found there's Disney music, as in the theme songs of the shows. Yeah. Or there is Disney park music. Which is this music that's played, when you walk into Disneyland, and it's just
Mark always tells the kids, this is the soundtrack to your mother's life, and I take that as the ultimate compliment as I'm skipping down Main Street.
It is the soundtrack to magic. Like, that is, I think, the key. And you can do all that at home, and it's on the background, and it really, truly brings the magic here.
Love it. Okay, so games, writing the simulated games on YouTube, playing the music. Talk to me about the games. What are we doing at a party like this, or a gathering like this?
One of the reasons it works so well is that the options are literally unlimited. You can just do theme or Disney theme in general, or if your favorite show is Princess and the Frog, then you can go crazy with that. One thing that we love to do over and over again is draw pictures. If you've ever been to, I think it's called, Animation Academy in Disneyland, or I think it's in DCA, they teach you how to draw a character. Again, YouTube, they're all over. Oh, yep, that's what we're doing here.
Cute.
And everyone can try their hand at drawing one of the Disney characters. so we can switch it up.
Yeah.
Or we play all sorts of Disney games. One of our favorites that has, we don't have to buy anything is we just try to decide who would be what character at Disneyland.
To
and
assign.
we debate, who would Mom be? Okay, she's definitely so-and-so,
Bringing forward the characteristics or the attributes.
and then we can all argue. Yeah, it just turns into like a fun.
What's happening here?
Okay, so this goes along with an activity which we just make some shrinky dinks.
Oh, yeah?
That can go to our outfits, or we can clip them to our backpacks when we go.
There is a dress code. Should we talk about the dress code?
Should we talk about the dress code?
Yeah, you're a bounder.
Yes, I love Disney bounding, and I just barely learned that there was a word for it this year.
Oh, how funny.
I've never known that it was a thing that other people did other than me.
I think we're almost to a point where we don't have to define, but I know there are people out there still saying, what is bounding? Or maybe just learning the word. So it's
just the word. It's just dressing up as your favorite characters with just the clothes that you have in your closet, or just
regular clothes. And you won't even notice it until you do. And then you're walking through Disneyland, you're like, oh, she's the fairy godmother.
Yes.
Oh, they are Captain Jack Sparrow, or whatever. Because you're wearing regular clothes. It's more of a color blocking thing.
It's it's in my mind, I think, okay, if Cinderella were in 2023 going to a theme park, what would she wear? She'd still wear her blue, she'd still wear her choker and her headband.
Right.
But she'd wear jeans.
So everyone comes to the party bounded. I don't know if that's a verb, but they're bounding.
Yes.
And then how do these fit in?
So here's the thing: is with bounding, it's very easy. All you do is pick out a character that you want to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not my favorite. It's just someone that has a lot of identifiable characteristics.
Right.
And then you pick out their colors, top and bottom, and then you just find things to go with it. And I looked high and low, and there's earrings, but I do not spend a lot of money on this. I make it as cheap as possible. So we decided shrinky dinks were the way to go.
Look how cute.
On these. Isn't that fun?
How are you making these?
So if you don't think that you're an artist, shrinky dinks, shrinky dinks. We've talked about them for 100 years. They've literally been around forever. It's just a piece of plastic paper.
You can draw on this or print?
Yes, you draw on it. I've never tried printing on it, but it is a clear piece of paper, so you can print.
There it is. Okay.
And then you put this over it. You draw with a magic marker.
Yeah.
See how big this is here, and then you put it in the oven.
And it shrinks.
And it shrinks to this size.
Shrinky dink.
So I just made a little grasshopper.
Yeah.
Well, no, a cricket.
Thank you.
To go with my Pinocchio bound.
Correctly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then you can put it, on your outfit somewhere, or you just put it on your fanny pack, and then it just kind of brings out the character.
So a fun activity to go with the dress code, which everyone can interpret to their own passion and fancy. Celeste, so fun. Are you? What do you call this? A Disney day? A Disney party?
We just sort of have called it like an unbirthday party because it's, Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah,
theme.
an unbirthday Disney party.
And there's so many good things that you can just buy. Like, I do not cook. So we have, been creative. Like, there's these churros cereal.
Yeah.
And they're little miniature churros, or there's the pickles, or we love the pretzels in Disneyland, but I can't find the Mickey-shaped ones, so we just get some soft pretzel bites.
But adapting and pulling those flavors.
It's very easy, but it's something like teenage and adult nieces and nephews are coming to, and grandparents, and everyone gets really into it. And really, that's the emphasis, is bringing the family together.
I was going to say, it's a mom who is gathering in a creative way, and I think that's fantastic.
That's why it's worked,
Thank you for sharing your little unbirthday tradition with us. Where can we find and follow along with you?
Oh, 7 Loops on Instagram.
Okay, I'm inspired, and I want to go to the park, and I just want to do it at home.
Oh my gosh,
and
it's
we have
so
options
fun.
now. We can do both.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.